Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fire Station number 7, the heart of the action here on St. Paul's East Side. I'm Fire Chief Tim Butler, and on behalf of the 475 men and women of the St. Paul Fire Department, I want to thank you for your interest and your attendance today. We want to do 3 things today. First of all, celebrate the return to health of an East Side fire victim, little 9-year-old Nevaeh Sellers. We want to give Nevaeh and her family an opportunity to meet and thank the rescuers, and then we want to formally recognize some of the St. Paul firefighters involved in a life-saving rescue. Few things can match the horror of waking up to find yourself surrounded by smoke and flames of a house fire. One breath of toxic fumes can disorient you until you are not able to find your way out of familiar surroundings, and several breaths can render you unconscious, can stop your heart, your breathing, and your life. Imagine surviving the dark and frantic escape from a burning home only to realize that one of your defenseless children is still trapped inside and can't get out. And these were the events on Monday, February 17th, on the 300 block of Maple Street in St. Paul. A family home engulfed in flames, family members scrambling to get out, and the heart-wrenching discovery that little Nevaeh was still inside, stuck in the basement near the origin of the fire. An urgent 911 call was made. Dispatchers sent crews from 6 surrounding St. Paul fire stations to the house, and word was quickly passed that someone was still trapped in the burning home. St. Paul Fire Department's Engine 7 and Ladder 7 arrived within minutes and began a rapid search of the basement of the burning home. Several minutes of searching through the smoke-filled rooms allowed firefighter John Wolfsberger to find Nevaeh under a pile of debris. She was unconscious, not breathing, and her heart had stopped. Nevaeh was quickly passed up the basement stairs to waiting paramedics from Station 22, and she was taken to Regents Hospital in critical condition. After 9 days in the hospital, she was able to return home, and today, she and her family are here to celebrate. So let me introduce to you Nevaeh Sellers and her family. Nevaeh, do you want to come up here, or do you want to stay there? I want to introduce Grandpa Mark Peterson. Mark, if you want to come up or if you want to stay there, whatever makes you more comfortable. Susan Sellers, Grandma, and Mother Trinity Sellers. And I'd like the family just to have an opportunity to say what they need to say and tell us in your own words what happened.
Hi, I'm Trinity, Nevaeh's mother, and I would just like to say that I'm very thankful to have her. She's my only baby, and I'm very blessed that she's here today, and I'm very thankful to the people that saved her. And that's about it. I just really don't want to get in detail because it really makes me break down. So I'm going to leave it up to my dad. I'm sorry. He's Grandpa, Dad.
Well, I'd like to take the opportunity to thank each and every one of you guys. I mean, none of us would be probably here if it wasn't for, the teamwork and effort everybody put in. And it's been a long, long road to recovery. And thank God the little girl's here. And for that matter, the other 2 that were involved too. We can't forget about Cameron and Serena there. Yeah, these all are little munchkins. So, with that, I just say I thank every one of you, man. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Nevaeh's grandmother, and I would like to thank you all for coming there and helping us that day. And thank God, so she's here now. And God bless you all. You all are special. Thank you.
We've got 3 unit recognition awards, one for Medic 22, one for the crew of Ladder 7, and one for the crew of Engine 7. And then we have 3 individual letters of recognition for the guys that actually went in the basement and did the search. So this is a letter of recognition to firefighter John Wolfsberger. Dear Firefighter Wolfsberger, quick thinking and courageous action during life and death emergencies are a hallmark of the American Fire Service and the St. Paul Fire Department. These values are essential to the public safety and they help make St. Paul America's most livable city. On Monday morning, February 17th, 2014, you responded with the rest of Engine Company Number 7 to a house fire at 343 Maple Street. Your crew was one of the first fire companies to arrive, and you were met by people telling you that their baby was still inside the basement of the burning home. You and firefighter Joel Davies pulled a pre-connected hose line and entered the burning basement. Advancing through the heat and smoke, you performed a rapid search and found 9-year-old Nevaeh underneath debris. She was unconscious but breathing. In your effort to get Nevaeh out of danger, you got entangled in some of the building's wiring. Firefighter Davies quickly freed you, took Nevaeh, and brought her to the stairs where Ladder 7 personnel were waiting to bring her safely outside to paramedics. Firefighter Wolfsberger, the teamwork and courageous, decisive action you took saved the life of a 9-year-old girl and gave little Nevaeh back to her family and friends. Your performance that day demonstrated the very character of the St. Paul Fire Department, and therefore I'm proud to award you this letter of recognition for your demonstrated competence and outstanding performance. You're a credit to the St. Paul Fire Department, and we're grateful for your extraordinary efforts. Thanks, John. I have a similar letter here for Joel Davies, firefighter Joel Davies. I'll read the section here about what Joel did. Advancing through the heat and smoke, you performed a rapid search and asked firefighters for quiet so they might hear any noises from the child. Firefighter Wolfsberger was first to locate 9-year-old Nevaeh, unconscious but breathing. In his effort to get Nevaeh out, he got entangled in some of the building's wiring. You quickly freed firefighter Wolfsberger, took Nevaeh from him, and brought her up the stairs to Ladder 7 personnel. So congratulations, Joel, and thank you for your work. There's another award here for Fire Captain John Galley. He's not here today, but he was the leader of Engine 7 search crew in the basement. There's also a unit recognition award here for Engine 7, so I'll give that to you guys in a few minutes. Ladder Company Number 7, Fire Captain Mike Hamburger, Fire Equipment Operator Jerome Hamilton, Firefighter Dan Pascala, and Firefighter Trevor Pugh. Firefighting is a team effort. It takes the dedication, cooperation, and integration of every person and every crew on the scene to achieve a successful outcome and to save lives and property. Ladder 7 B shift personnel displayed these traits in a dramatic manner on the morning of February 17, 2014, in a successful operation that saved the life of a young fire victim and her family's home. That quiet Monday morning, the St. Paul Fire Department was called to a house fire at 343 Maple Street. Ladder 7 was among the first companies to arrive on the scene. While Fire Equipment Operator Jerome Hamilton and Firefighter Dan Perscala were setting up a fan at the front door, Fire Captain Mike Hamburger and Firefighter Trevor Pugh went to the side door where several of the occupants of the house were yelling at you to rescue a little girl who was still in the burning basement. Captain Hamburger and Firefighter Pugh went into the hot, smoke-filled basement behind Engine 7's crew. Engine 7 personnel located the unconscious 9-year-old girl underneath debris and handed her up the stairs to Ladder 7's personnel. Firefighter Pugh then carried her out of the house to safety and into the skilled hands of the crew of Medic 22, who treated her for burns and smoke inhalation and took her to Regents Hospital. You all did your jobs extremely well that day, and as a result, 9-year-old Nevaeh is alive today and has been reunited with her family and friends. The teamwork and coordination displayed by all crews and the valiant efforts of Ladder 7 are commendable. The St. Paul Fire Department rewards great efforts like yours. Therefore, I'm proud to award Ladder 7 B Shift this Unit Recognition Award for your demonstrated skill, professionalism, and your teamwork. You're all a credit to the Fire Department and the City of St. Paul, and we're grateful for your extraordinary work. Medic 22 was awarded a unit recognition award as well. They treated Nevaeh at the scene, and they also brought her to Regions Hospital. We have one member of the crew that was there. EMS Cadet Lauren Hefmeyer is here today, so if you'd like to receive the award on behalf of the crew, I'd appreciate it. So. There's several critically important elements to a successful fire rescue event in St. Paul. Smoke alarms at work, a family egress plan that's been discussed and practiced with family members, a rapid call to 911, a lightning fast response and a quick thorough search by St. Paul Firefighters, and life-saving medical intervention by St. Paul Fire Paramedics and the superb staff at Regions Hospital. Thankfully, these elements came together on the morning of February 17th, and as a result, we have a beautiful young girl, healthy and reunited with her family, and a thankful community, and a thankful St. Paul Fire Department family to help her celebrate her good fortune and a bright future. So, gentlemen and ladies, thank you again for your great work on the morning of February 17th. And Nevaeh, we wish you and your family continued good health and a full and speedy recovery.